Stand up there, Nanny. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You can see.
Can't believe it.
Looks quite beautiful, doesn't it?
Where are we going to put it on the table?
You put it on the kitchen table so we can look at it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
We'll sit down and work it out. It's gonna
Yeah.
just do it pieces at a time.
And you can do, you know, whatever you want. You can go artistically nuts. It's your interpretation.
Yeah.
So you don't have to just...
So we can add like a little.
Don't say that to her.
We can add like a.
Crazy.
No, I wanted to go crazy. Shut your mouth. I
He don't
like to
think
be-
like I think, Tess.
Hey,
Be different.
I know. You
That's
go
why
crazy.
we work better together, because we're different.
You'll be fine.
I want to make some little like stuff that reminiscent of
Yeah.
the old people.
Well, also where
This
the
stands.
sun- yeah.
This stands where the old people used to camp and that.
Yeah.
You know,
And the
they had
mittens.
fire, your mittens. Just want a
Yeah.
cup of.
I love a cuppa, Phyllis.
I'll put the kettle on. Stay there, Nanny boy.
It's the end of June.
Okay. But
I know.
Oh.
This is, we only just got it last week.
there was
It's going to
send
be in
it back
Gallery
home
4.
over. Yeah.
So we've got your names
Yeah.
there. You use
All of it,
whatever.
but we can use them pretty
Whatever.
much. Yeah.
Woven Opera House, blah, blah, blah.
Black and honey.
If you're going to...
One sugar?
Oh, yeah, leave it there because...
Hey, look, there's some
we've got an
bickies.
opera house in the way. Oh, I love the bickies.
I'll give you a
Hello,
silver bickie.
Taj. I'll put this...
Hey, Nanny boy. There you go.
Yeah.
It's gonna look really. If we're gonna pull this off,
We will.
You're going to pull it off.
we will.
Well,
It's gonna look amazing.
It's going to look... It's going to be spectacular.
just push that over. Right. I've got to get that side. You come this side if you want, because this has got to go on that side of the bar. Now, I'll leave that there. Just trim up a bit out of the way. So you can see where we are. Right. Right now. We have to add more wire to it to do this twining.
Ready? Ready?
I've got to add another row now, and I think I'll add it in here, this side, while I'm on this side. So just get some more material so we can start a new row, and this is where we got them. Just sitting there close, so we just go strip them down a bit. We collected from our brother's, well, Phyllis's brother's place. He got it in the front yard and needs cutting, so we go and help him prune it back. And we got a forever supply of lamandra. We do it once every 12 months, or maybe 18 months. All depends how long it takes to grow back. We don't kill the plant, we just prune it from the base and it grows back pretty well. And doesn't kill it, it's a hardy plant, the lamandra. That's there. Right. This is the way we do it. If we start in a new row, often, like when we first started with it, that's just one continuous back and forth. But when we get up to like this here to near the end, it's tricky, so And we pull the ends out on the underneath side, so you don't see it. Wrong one. Yeah, we do make mistakes sometimes. This skewer or chopstick just lets us know which one that is this one. In some spots it's hard. In awkward spots, you always get awkward spots. So just persevere with it. Just take your time. And you're forever adding. Like that there.
Take it in really tight so they won't pop.
I've got to feel around now and get that peg.
Yeah, so we've got to turn it upside. We've had it upside down to do all this. You couldn't go under the sails. It was just too hard. Reaching over here, it's really been hard on your back and stretching. And you can only do so much a day because it's really it starts to take a toll on your back. But and plus him. Oh, you got one of them. Sneaking. So where are we? Where's my glasses?
Up here first.
Stephen, you need some red here. We got some red?
Yeah, there's red over there.
I'll get you some.
Because you got mainly green.
Just grab the towel down and bring it and put it on the table.
Oh dear. So you can see just how trying it's been to get him out these wires. It's amazing building, isn't it? Can't forget the old people that was there first.
And
Got to remember
just
them.
pays respect to Benelong
Yeah,
and to the mob.
yeah, for the mob.
Yeah.
All the artwork we do, we always don't forget them in it. There's always something there that acknowledges them,
That'll represent them all, acknowledge them all.
the ancestors. So some grass that's dried out like through the winter, it really dries right out and gets really hard. So when that happens, you want to use it. I soak it for like 6 or 7 hours, then wrap it in towel overnight, and then by the morning it's soft enough to use. Yes, that's what.
Oh, when it's wet,
When it's
red.
softened.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah.
Have you felt it? This we got from Bombarderi. We saw some good grasses, so we had a little collection. Sometimes we go down as far as Bateman's Bay.
Drought or fire don't kill it, does it?
Very hardy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a hardy plant.
I used to go up near the railway station up here at Gerringong. There was a lovely
And
big
got a
plant
plant
there.
there,
We
big
cut that
cut
down.
back. Look after it, cut it back.
Thicken it up a bit more. So we pack it back to try and cover the wires. We probably just got enough to last, Stephen, eh?
Oh, yeah, it's more than enough.
Should just last till we finish. We should have took a photo of how much grass we actually used. You know, we've done a lot of weaving workshops and it's amazing how many people love the smell of the grass.
Yeah, you see them weaving and smelling it.
Yeah, and I was thinking, he's all right.
Yeah, are you all right, these people? Oh.
No, but it's amazing.
'Cause we're used to it.
Yeah,
I smell it all the time.
yeah. So it should look quite nice, I hope, what I could see in my head. So I've tried to push this through there, so you just pull the pieces through, Stephen.
Hey? What?
Hello, darling.
Oh, we're forever growling at him. Get that.
Look, you turn the Wi-Fi off.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do nothing.
When we start working in the morning, we think, oh, we'll get all this done today. Then you start, and you get a couple of rows done, and you got to sit down because standing up working really takes it out on you. I just want it finished. I love the project, but once we get this base done, because this has been the most trying, it's, you know, really trying on your back and hands really, squeezing through the wires and under the wires, you know. You just got to put it in pieces through there tight. Sometimes your hand can't. I've made all these little footprints. I'm going to put them on the top of the loop stitch,
Yeah.
like that, as if they're walking up the stairs. And that'll represent people, you know, walking up the stairs and visiting the opera house. And plus the old people that walked the land first, before the opera house was even built. And a little campsite
Yeah.
too will be put on there, and Stephen's going to do the same thing here, but with symbols that represent people sitting,
Right.
looking at maybe
And the campsite, or Benelong's campsite.
For Benelong's hut.
Yeah, and people sitting around.
Yes.
So that'll go down here
Yeah.
too, one of them campsites.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so these colours are going to eventually fade, and you'll get the light tans. There's some of the grass has been dyed green, so that the little flecks of that'll stay there, and the flecks of pink should linger on for a long time, you know. So
The opera house, the base of it is a red granite,
Yeah.
and the grass just represents that, the red and pink. This grass here that we're using is Lomandra longifolia, or commonly known as matgrass. Up in around Sydney, Lapa, especially Lapa, they call it tussocks. Down here they call it cutty grass, because it does cut you when you're gathering it. The floor that you see here with the red in it is the twining method. And on the sides, around the base of the opera house, is the traditional coiling is practiced in New South Wales.
it's to dyeing these grasses and splitting them and sourcing them, it's been really trying and
Yes,
time consuming, you know. Come on now.
sometimes it just feels like if you're jogging on the spot.
Yes, it just
It's like if you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But no, we have been, and we'll have this done by tonight, the floor.
Great.
Yep.
Great.
This won't take long at all.
But I've got to make up some campsite
Yeah.
loan and things, I'll do.
Meeting places.
Yeah? What?
Meeting place.
Yeah, campsite.
Been tricky working with this rope. Never worked with it before, ever. That was the first time for everything. We needed that length. We couldn't. Well, if we could have used just. We used to collect club rush, and that's quite long and like good length. Quite nice, thick, you know, you get some really nice thick pieces. But where we used to go and collect it, the councils killed it all off. I was thinking, did they do that because we there gathering it all the time, or was that for spite? And We started thinking like that. So when you use long pieces of this, that's where you get those twists. So you get that sort of effect, this twisted effect. But it gives that texture. When we look at it now, you know, because it's been so stressful for us. But looking at it taking shape, I think, oh yeah, you know, it's been worth it. All the stress and we bought Bunnings, both Nowra and Shalaba out of this macrame, size 4. I think we've done good. I think so, because it was a big ask. That base was stressful. Dyed the grass, soaked the grass, or split some grasses, then packing, weaving. I think we've done well. Once you learn about the grasses, there's so many. There's lots you can use, you know, make different things. Lots of different reeds, grasses, vines. So if you know how to weave, you can make anything you want, carrying things in. I believe the old people, the women made the string bags. So you come across any old photographs, right, back in the day pictures, you don't see a coiled object. You see a string bag or a water carrier, a little container, right? You have a look. They just travel light, you know, something simple to collect stuff in, like a coolamon or a string bag. Can you imagine here back in the day, this would have been just one big rainforesty area, thick as, you know, you wouldn't even get through it. You didn't know the path. So they followed one another, you know. It wasn't like you walk there, you walk over there. They walked behind one another, and someone would have a bag hanging over her, and the person behind would just put whatever they got in there. So, you know, it was like that. Yeah, so that's just my thinking on it, through my weaving practices. This is just a simple loop stitch, what the string bags would have been made out of. And pulled tight, gives the effect of a net. People weren't practicing it much. You know, so we travelled around teaching people. All around the place, we taught a lot of people how to weave again, so it all come back. You know, we were part of that, bringing it back, so that was good. I've got a bit of extra muscle now. Pulling all this through all the time.
Yeah, I bet. Good workout.
How long we got to finish off?
Friday?
Friday. Do our best.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, you know, you haven't got that much more to do.
No. No, just leave it till Friday, because we'll...
So we've got to pick it up
Takes a
here
bit
and
of
then
time.
take it to Castle Hill all in the one day.
Okay.
So you've really got till Thursday night.
Okay. It'll get done.
Okay, good.
Seb's got a good rhythm going now.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, just
Yeah.
trouble with the big sales. But no, we worked out, well, Phyllis worked it out. Yeah, that's it done, because it's wasn't a 2-month project. It would have taken longer. But
It's been hard with Nanny Boy for me, because, you know, it was taking time away from him and he didn't like it one bit. He was out eating the thing. But anyway, it's done now, with that
we got it
relieved.
done, yeah.
Been a journey, but
That's it. Yeah, we
I
can
think it
go
was good.
for a holiday now. Oh, we're happy with it. Well, I'm happy with it, and it looks good actually.
Yeah, I'm happy with it too.
Yeah, I'm pleased. We've done an all right job, even though we had troubles with it.
When I look back at it now, I'm thinking, how are we going to do this? In hard yards, trial and error. So I was up till 4 o'clock this morning. I got up 4 o'clock this morning to finish this. Stephen only just finished that. So we worked right up till like half an hour ago.
Yeah.
And we was pushing. We was pushing.
We were pushing it.
Yeah, so it was really.
Yeah.
We really pushed ourselves the last couple of days. But I think I'm really happy with the finished project.
Yeah.
It looks really good from this angle, doesn't it? And Stephen got these little people sitting like a meeting place there, so which really is a big meeting place, isn't it, the Opera House?
Yeah.